Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for May 11th, 2023. This is for Virgo. Virgo, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube and we typically upload there first. So if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do, and the link for that is on our page. This is our last shuffle here. All right, Virgo, let's see what we've got. We've got decrease and we've got fragmented energy here. So you're no longer, if you were very confused, you won't be confused for long. Something fell out. The sun. Think something's going to be revealed to you. Things are going to become very clear to you. All right. So if you've been sort of like, I don't know what to expect, I don't know what to do, you may feel like you have to, when you're making, it may have been difficult to make good choices. They're showing that, like, you may have had major decisions to make, and it was hard for you to do it because things were unclear to you. Okay. And now they're saying that things are clearing up, and now you'll see that some things just don't resonate with you. It was hard to see what it was, what could have been. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, they're saying that it was hard to see what didn't resonate with you. Let's see. Gosh, you have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Sun. Things are going to clear up. You're going to be able to see what's in front of you. The period. That's all that is saying to me. Like, you'll know exactly what to walk away from, what to focus on. You'll realize that you're not really stuck in a situation, and because it seems like you may feel stuck in something, and it was mostly because you couldn't see your way out of it. Decrease with the King of Swords, the Lovers, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. So this tells me that now you may be very clear about what you want. You may have not been clear because it was just not making sense. So that what you may have done was like weighed the pros and cons, no feelings at all. Just let's look at the facts kind of thing, or let's look at what logically makes sense. And when you're making such a big choices, or deciding something big or major, you don't want to just rely on your cerebral or on logic. You want to be ultimately happy with your choice, right? Because if you're going by logic, and you're saying, I'm going to change my career, I want to work and do something that is more fulfilling, that's more productive, right? That gives more to the world. I want my light to shine. And so you would say, well, I have to choose the job that pays the most. But that doesn't actually fulfill what you're saying you want. It may not be the most productive job. It may be a job that you really cannot stand, but you're staying for the money because it's logical to do that, right? More money, right? But they're saying that now you're clear about what you need to walk away from. You may have felt stuck in something and you just made logical choices, right? Because a lot of it, so much was up in the air. It was like you didn't know what the right thing to do was, and you didn't want to be disappointed or feel regret later, and be sad and miserable about anything. And it was hard to, it's like you wanted to make a decision that would you could celebrate. And even to another extent, if you're in a relationship, you wanted to be able to reconcile or be able to look this person in the eye or be on the same page with them. And you may have been confused about what that was as well. So fragmented energy with Two of Swords and the Hierophant. This was like, when in doubt, I'll just do whatever I want to do at this moment. But also, too, this was like, you may not have known what to do. What is traditionally correct? But what do I want to do versus what is expected of me? That was confusing. That this is no longer occurring. So they're saying that this is on a decreasing cycle. So that means that you are clear now and you know what to do. I just had to give you the details of each card. I don't want to just throw it out there and you're like, what do the cards mean? But you have a consciousness of lack here with the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. And this would tell me that you, in the past, you felt very unfulfilled. And now you would like, this looks like I want to reunite or reconcile that. This may have caused an energy of ingratitude. You may have been finding a little bit more than usual, kind of thing. And so now this looks like I want to reconcile and make things right. That you may feel like this may be on your mind. Well, I lacked direction before. I lacked the clarity I needed in the past. And because of that, I was always looking for my happiness, but it was more so coming from a lack, something that I was lacking within, or because this is like feeling unfulfilled, even complacent, like I'm never going to get that cup filled anyway. So this is like pleasure seeking, happiness seeking, seeking to fill that cup or void with something, but not really seeing what would fill it to overflowing, right? I know this is very all over the place, but they're saying that this is something that now you may want to reconcile with another over. Okay, because they're showing, I didn't want to be a disappointment. I didn't want to let you down, but perhaps a Four of Cups leads to the Five of Cups. And so this may have led to letting someone down, and maybe you want to reconcile that. Okay, dark thoughts, Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So the dark thoughts may be that there may be a wellspring of something new coming up that you're like, now that I'm clear, they're kind of warning you about thinking too far ahead in the future, that now that you're clear, that this cycle may start up again, and now you're going to be back in the same, like, like when you start something new, it's awesome, and then you start to see the chinks in it, and then you're back at that Four of Cups, like, I'm not fulfilled, and going back into the same cycle. This may be something where you're looking at the future going, all this, we're gonna reconcile only to get back into the same place, right? Because this is what this says. 6. This is 2. They're saying that that's not going to occur, though. That this is ending, right? So they want you to stop thinking so far ahead in the future. Don't try to make logical sense of matters of the heart or of deep decisions such as like your soul path or what you are desiring from a spiritual level. You can't make logical sense of things like that. So they're asking you to make, and now that you have clarity, use that wisely, right? And focus on the here and now. Right now, things are overflowing. This may be an excitable time. You may feel very inspired because now you see things clearly. Don't let anything come in the way of that with the Queen of Swords. This is someone who's like guarding that with all their heart, right? And guard that inspiration or that feeling of wanting to reconcile or whatever that is, right? Guard that feeling with everything, but don't overanalyze it. It's that's something that they're wanting you to, don't overanalyze it. If anything, it makes more sense to guard your heart than anything else. They're saying, excuse me with my throat. They're saying that you've got to make a choice that makes you the happiest. Like I said, with say if it was a career, and that's just an example. They're not speaking of career. They're being quite general, actually. You make a decision that makes sense to you, and not that it makes logical sense that I pick a job that yields the most profit or the most reward or the most pay. You go for something that actually feels right in your soul. Like you feel good about going to work. You actually feel like you're doing something. You may take a pay cut, but the reward in it is much more valuable than the money that you could make. And it does make sense to do that, right? And that's something that you may feel inspired to do, and Spirit is telling you to make that choice. Don't worry about being disappointing anyone else. It's the fact that you can celebrate within yourself that you're happy, right? And because you're happy, you'll be a better person. You'll be a happier person around other people. You won't be looking to fill that void anywhere else, which is causing the disappointment in the first place. So there you have it. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Virgo Libra cusp or a Leo Virgo cusp. Doesn't have to be these signs you're dealing with. These signs could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.